Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
And then I'll put that in your bank account. Yeah, so it's usually about £100 a month. And then for the rest of September, it's £17 a month. Yeah, because it's about, yeah. Then we'll do it again each month. So at the end of the month, you let me know about how many days ago you want to do that. Yeah, just drop me that, and then so have you got yourself lemonade?
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet. Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Good, Simon? I better get a beer in before we get started. I would. Do you need one? Go on, take one. It's Twin Coast. Twin Coast.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to Live Skittles from the home of Skittles in South Oxfordshire. We've got people watching us on Facebook. We've got people watching us on YouTube. Good evening to Steve Collins. Good evening to Kath Carrier on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Got Di Griffiths, super fan Di on Facebook. So tonight, we've got live coverage of the two semi-finals for the Summer League Cup. This is taken between the first 4 finishers in the league. And tonight's first game is last 6 against Lads Night Out.
Champing at the bit tonight, Simon. Look, we're never this early, are we? 5 minutes early, all lined up, pounds all in.
This is the captain of Lads Night Out, summer captain of Lads Night Out, Alan.
Winter as well, I think.
A repeat of last week's game, but hopefully not a repeat of the score.
Yeah, I mean, we only need to win. It's a different game as a knockout today. Doesn't matter about how many we get.
No, you can't go, no, Andy, no. See these barriers? We've had safety barriers in place to make sure that a certain person doesn't remove all our plugs. So let's have a look at the runners and riders. Lads Night Out. Andy, Alex, Martin, Tom, Brian and Alan. Captain Alan has chosen a team based purely on who has done best in the averages this summer. He's thrown away the usual Lads Night Out egalitarian who hasn't played for a while, who's had too many games. Mix it up, no. When the chips are down, Alan knows the score. Last 6, a familiar lineup. Ray, Rad, Brian, Graham, Andy and Jeremy. Alan, has the toss occurred? No tossing yet.
He wants to put his
DJ Ives joining me in the commentary box ever, our head pundit, Dave Quinn. Dave,
well,
good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Great to be back for these 2 fantastic games we've got lined up tonight.
Indeed.
The 2 heavyweights of the last few seasons, clashing for the second time in 2 weeks.
Heavy?
Could be a great game.
Well, yeah, it could be. Well, I mean, certainly I think, having just had a quick chat with Captain Alan, he was very keen to say that the scoreline from last week does not reflect what's going to happen this evening because it is a knockout game. It's all different when it's the league. And Lads Night Out, it has to be said, 3 times successive winners of the club's main winter knockout cup.
They're cup specialists, but never won Summer League, never won the Winter League. So when it's a combined league and cup competition, how will that affect their chances? It's something we'll have to wait to see.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know why you're still showing. I mean, with YouTube, it doesn't seem to have picked up. Although I can see it here. Oh, it's because, Dave, you're still behind. No. There you go, Dave.
There we go. Check that out.
Facebook. Are we live on Facebook?
Having our first issues of the jukebox tonight. There's a bit of a fight over whose playlist gets to go on it.
Well, I think traditionally the home team gets to choose, but unfortunately the home team's DJ seems to have an issue with overriding.
We're not going to mention to Alex that unless he disconnects his Bluetooth, then Andy won't be able to get his fine playlist selection on tonight.
Can you just check Facebook for me, Dave? Are we live on Facebook? Yes, we are.
Certainly are.
That's good. I'm just lagging behind here for some reason. Di Griffiths says, come on the lads. We've got quite a partisan viewership, it has to be said.
The lads are certainly the viewers' favourite because they do stream their games more and they're the most well-known to our out-of-town spectators.
There's the toss live. Wow. The lads have won the toss, and it looks like they're going to put last 6 in.
So what was the lineup? Because they did pick cards, and then nobody was happy with the order that they came out in, so they scrapped that completely. And,
yeah, I think we've just now, because it's a cup knockout game, as I said to the viewer earlier, Alan's gone straight for who was top in the averages, and I think he's decided to go with a very familiar 3, 4, 5 and 6. Martin, Tom, Brian, Alan have been a powerful.
Some sound issues. Go and investigate.
Well, it's all good from our end. We've got excellent connections with YouTube and Facebook, and our mics are on. Can't see a reason why we'd have issues, but if anyone else is having problems, perhaps it's just Di.
No, it was Amy.
Oh, Amy. Sorry, I thought it was Di. Maybe it's just you.
No sound.
Hmm?
No sound.
Oh. Well, sound's going out.
Is it 'cause you're doing subtitles? I don't know.
Is your volume up? Fine. Right, bear with us. We might not have any sound. Let's do a troubleshoot. If you know if you can hear anything on Facebook or YouTube. One, two. Can't see why we haven't got any sound. Well, we're unsure if you can hear us, but it's a cagey start.
There's sound, but it's very low, apparently, is the message coming through.
Okay.
Subtitles on Facebook, but no sound, so I think the subtitles are coming through, but
That's odd.
is the volume low?
Shouldn't be. Nope.
Giles can hear us, Swaggin' Bear, sound but low.
Okay, we'll boost that in a second. Let's just watch Rad.
Is your microphone on?
Yeah. Let's try that. Let us know if that's any better.
We've got that's better straight away from Swaggin' Bear there,
we
so
go.
hopefully that is. Hopefully we're back on track now after that unfortunate double header.
Right, let's catch up with where after two, last 6, 9 only. Lads' night out after 1, 5. Alex, what? He's got a chance here. Look at the look on. He's got a very relaxed look on his face. It just. Great start from Alex to his evening. Slams the lads into an early lead. Hopefully we've got our audio issues sorted, everyone.
Nobody likes the first couple of goes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Sound was unusually low on YouTube, but okay on Facebook. We're now probably blowing people's eyes out on Facebook. Right.
Thanks to our external. We resolve those issues at this early stage.
Brian. Well, goodness me.
Oh, Brian made his way into the team, did he? He was, wasn't expected to be playing tonight.
Getting some barracking. Look, they're rattling the fines tin.
I haven't seen or heard Jeremy Denton actually until just now.
No. Well, Brian, I think that's still a fine, isn't it, for the last 6?
Yeah. Anything less in the tin.
I tell you what. The beast.
I know.
Halfway through leg 1 to last 6. They will not be happy with that.
Yeah.
Television's Martin half up now for the lads. Oh, it's a little bit harsh. He's He's got the central pin there. We've got Tom sticking up for us as usual. Thank you very much, Tom. Oh, he's pulled it. He cursed it out of his hand, did Martin. Okay, nicked a few more. There we go, we'll pull back teams in all their glory. So, halfway through leg one, the lads take a commanding lead, 19 pins to 14. What can Graham respond to that with? Straight through again. It may be it may be our restreaming provider. We'll have a look again in a second. Well, what a unlucky not to get more. So, Graham manages to tie things up with at 19. Lads Night Out, a throw in hand with Tom. One of the most powerful chuckers of the ball. And top of the averages.
Tom has the crown, the best player in the Summer League this season. His first. And quite Lars, definitely the informed player at the moment.
It is, but he'll that split. Whoa! The cam! The camera's been belted. Dave, you
down. Camera's down. We have a little bit there, so some rapid that direction to adjust it into the right place. You've got Mr. Ives coming up to the evening. We've got a camera adjusted into a position where we should be able to see. So a gentle shot, actually quite an accurate one. Not quite the position as we had earlier, but
I'll go and lower it in a minute though. It's been battered.
Oh, that's but just takes one other with it. So quarter pin, front pin for two. The other ball for Andy there. So a definite advantage in this opening leg. The last 6 on 23 from 5. Last 6, Lads Night Out 25 from 4. So we've got Brian Archer coming up to try and give them a decent advantage to help them take this first leg.
It didn't actually hit the camera, Dave. It hit the box the camera was stood on.
Oh, really?
That's why this is all wonky as well.
A bit Brian going through the gap there.
There's been a lot of that at the moment.
And that's two. Suddenly, this leg doesn't look quite conclusion as it was a
May. Oh, he's pulled it again. Oh.
For 5 of the final ball.
Wow.
Decent lead now then, so it's 30, place 23, so it's 7 pin, anchor men left to go. And as we often say, there is no bigger than Jerry. Needs something special here.
We've
Still
got
getting
some more questions on YouTube. We'll come to them after bowl here. Oh,
another is fallen.
but I mean, it's not a bad split.
Not too
But
bad.
that quarter
You
pin,
can,
you're right, viewer. Oh, now 8 is about as much as you can get here.
yeah, he'll be wanting to take that.
Has he got it?
Oh, that's a
Classy
great shot.
play. Let's go to, we had some comments, some questions on YouTube. Jordan Butler says, what would happen if players draw with their opponent for in our league? It's about points. Whichever team scores number of pins gets 2 points. If it's a draw, they get 1 and then 0. So if players draw, it doesn't really matter. It's about what the total pin count was, and the highest number gets the points. John Penny high from Dorset. Bradford as well.
So John Penny is one of the most important people in UK Skittles this day, so it's great to have him watching. He runs the pub game on Facebook, which covers all of the pub games played in the United Kingdom. He plays Skittles himself in Yeovil. Great ball. Secure the
shot there absolutely solidifies, demoralises the opponents. 38 pins. To 31. It's a big early victory. That's 2 points to the lads. It's a knockout game.
So first to win 3 legs.
First to 6 points takes it. If we tie at the end of the game, we will have to go for a sudden death extra leg.
Yeah, and really exciting, and the nerves of surviving. Do it again for another one.
Brandy is tuning from Devon. Oh. Replay, so live on this rare Monday night fixture. Andy Arkle for the lads. He's a lock keeper by trade. I tell you what, he slams the wood like he does a 20-ton lock gate.
Well, that's the tip. Great.
I noticed there's a nerves at first, but whoever's in, they'd be sure is feeling confident after that start. Bearing in mind, only Jeremy scored more than 5 for the last 6.
Yeah, very unusual for the last 6. So if you remember, who watched us last week, last 6 had an 8-2 win over Lads Night Out. Scored 194. It's a 2 for Ray to start off with.
That's base. I'm lucky he didn't connect that in his first shot.
Yeah. Little group at the back there. He can come down the centre of the alley, take those 3 out. Can still keep themselves at least on. Yeah, off to the side.
Scott is also joining us for finally tuning in for a live stream. Great to see so many people on YouTube. 3 is a beer. They go, well, if they're still drawn after that, then quite frankly, what happens is they have to go take it outside to the car park. The last one standing has to go and be bought a beer.
The beer has to be decided. And if you can't, but great result from Alex. He didn't hit the kingpin, but took 5 with that one.
No, but there's a chance.
Oh. Just takes 1.
It's a cruel sport, Dave.
A very cruel sport. And you don't get much sympathy from
play from Alex. It's not about power with him, it's about placement and just the right amount of pace.
Absolutely.
Second consecutive 7 for the lads.
On last 6.
Rad has got to bounce back from a 4. I mean, that's very much below his par.
Yeah, he's certainly a better than a 4 average, is Rad.
Scott from my high said the sound seems to be cutting out. We're not sure why, Scott. It might be this, but everything checks out. hopefully it will improve. Oh my word. Now, he's left himself with the same shot, but in reverse to what we saw last time out. Looking better. Oh, result. Goodness me. Takes his seat. Oh, Alex from the lads noticed a bit of debris on the alley. 6 for Rad. He has improved, but it's not on target. Yeah, Scott, you've let us know about the sound. Thank you. Yeah, it's nothing our end that we can see. We've tried troubleshooting it. It might be our restreaming service, but let us know if it gets unwatchable. Goodness me. Martin for the lads. What an opener. He's got a little grin on his face. Look, he's enjoying this. He's feeling it. Look at that. His teammates applause quite rightly. He's Tom is one of the fastest sticker-uppers in the league. He won't have to wait too long. Speed and accuracy, the perfect combination. Here he goes. He's got the spring in his step. Could we see a televised spare? They've been rare this season. I think we can, surely. No! Oh. It's not to you. Right. Oh, sorry. Trying to read comments and do the camera switching at the same time. It's not good. Brian now. Oh, no. Last 6 are rattled. They're rattled, Dave. Oh, that's a great... As he goes back for his beer. Goodness me. That's crucial in keeping them in this leg. Halfway leg. Lads not out 23 pins, last 6, 19. They're still just in touch. I remind the lads took the first leg and the first 2 points of the match. Up now it's Tom. Top of the averages for the summer. Oh, he'll be disappointed. Look at that. He is disappointed. When the king doesn't give you what you wanted. Now.
The classic laugh from Robert Wadsworth in the background when the ball goes through the middle.
Again.
Oh, perhaps that 9 spare could be the turning point in this match.
Now, Tom, position at the top of the averages is always hard on himself, and he, you know, he hopefully will be able to channel that positive energy and not negative. Forget all about it in the next leg. Graham now for the last 6. This is an important
to do well, and that is a very difficult split from them. Hit on the kingpin, just a 3. Tough split.
Oh, a little bit of air there. It did land before the ball line, so it's a valid throw, but stuck in his hand, didn't it? Late release. Hugging the rad now. It's okay. What does that do to the scores?
Good evening to Sky. Hopefully the sound is through.
I hope it's not going to disturb the baby. 24 to 26. Brian never rushes the alley. Little touch of the damp cloth, pats the excess off against the buttock, the bedenimed buttock. Oh, disappointed.
Yeah, great hit. Kingpin at an angle. Just a 3. Wow.
Good recovery.
Perfect again. Chance of an 8.
More violence against our cameras.
Well, that's the trouble, isn't it? It's that the camera's been moved a little bit further
You've
forward on the
exposed
wooden
us
box.
to violence.
Any of those particularly powerful balls risk causing some serious damage to the audio equipment.
33 pins to the lads after 5 have bowled. 24 after 4 for the 6. Andy Plug Socket Ives is up now. Oh,
That's not nice at all from there. He's going to have to really hope for a bit of luck here to get more than a 7. Now, is Andy going to go for 2 down the line, or is he going to go 2 down the line?
Chalks up his own score. So, it's still
2 in it.
2 points in it with just Jeremy and Alan, both of whom top scored for their teams last time out with an 8, or joint top score in Alan's case.
An 8 for Alan now would probably secure the leg. Will he do it again, or will he give Jeremy a target which he can chase down? Well, not the start he was looking for there, you'd imagine.
This is where the psychological aspect of Skittles kicks in.
That's it. The anchor man it's a lonely place when you're up there.
Again.
And now he's in trouble.
Yeah. His shoulders have dropped there. He needs to
Keep that
focus.
quarter pin.
But he needs to keep the positive energy and not go negative.
Well, there's a little smatter of applause. I'm not sure.
Everyone's a little bit hard. Everyone's a critic, as they say.
Yeah. So
Now,
Jeremy will be confident of getting the 7 to draw it, or possibly going even better to square the match here.
He will, but look at him. What do we think? Is this a confident Jeremy, or is this a nervous Jeremy?
He's always confident. It's often overconfident. That's more his problem.
Wow.
Yeah, so zoom in out a bit. You don't want to get too close to Jeremy. And same as Alan. First one through the middle.
And we can see Alan's little head popping into the screen there.
Oh yeah,
Good luck.
just peeking around the corner.
like a little ostrich.
Oh. Now, this is a test for the anchor man. He needs to get
Look at
6
this.
pins with this
He
last
does.
ball
Look at
to
that.
draw the leg.
No, he slinks away.
Yeah.
Well, not even. They are hard.
They don't give words of consolation. They for the fines.
8 to a 3. Goodness me. So after 2 legs in this first of tonight's semi-final for the 2024 Summer League Cup, that's night out. 4 points.
1 leg away from a
Last
place in the
6-0.
final.
And leg 3 is the beer leg, as we've already mentioned. The beer leg is a simple concept. If you score pins than your opponent, your opposite number in the beer leg, they have to go to the bar and buy you a beer, and vice versa. And I tell you what,
That's a good start from Ray. I thought he was going to get that one on the wing as well there. Still,
he will like.
chance for a 9.
He wants to get one of these. Just missed it.
Tricky to hit those wing pins. We
They
know
are.
that from Killer at the game. Killer, very hard to pick
Yeah,
off
we
those,
do.
those wing ones.
Now, as to be said, you feel comfortable going into a beer leg having posted a 7. That's a target.
You're not
that
expecting to lose it. You're not expecting
No.
to go to the bar, but you're not desperately confident of getting a drink either.
Andy now for the lads. Finds the gap.
Yeah, it's quite wide. That's between the wing pin and the outside of the quarter there. That's
Gone
the other
way.
side.
I think fortunate to sweep.
Special there, as we call it in these parts.
That's good. Wow. First blood in a beer leg to the left. That will be a very sweet half pint of ale, small glass of wine or soft drink, as that's the going. That's the going values. Rad now for the 6. They're already the psychological deficit of having lost the opening beer leg. Wow. I just think the shoulders have dropped for the last 6, Dave. Across the board.
They've got to get over that. They're still in this game.
That's better. What a... Oh, really harsh not to get one more and have a chance for a clearance, but the 8 is on.
So a good 6 from Rad there. So the message that's coming through on the sound seems to be the problem with the sound. Okay. So
everyone
if you do
get
have
over
switch to YouTube, that might...
For Wallingford Live Skittles, and you'll find us over there. So I don't know why YouTube is misbehaving. It's out of my control.
I got that wrong.
Oh, I see.
Watch it on Facebook. Got Mrs. Slizak watching Alex bowl. Much like Alex, she'll be hoping for a few more pins of this third ball. Double hit there, hit it into the ground.
He hit the ground before. You want to ground it before you've released fully. Alex, not only ignominy of losing the beer leg, but the lad's not out to him is a 50 performance into the curry fund. Brian, a very strong 8, second leg. He'll be looking to do something similar. Wallop. Sticker up and needs to clear that one out. Brian, look at the spin. He absolutely twists that wrist, and when he can tame it, it's a powerful weapon.
Yeah.
Watch his wrist, viewer. Wallop.
It's one of those. He gets big scores, and when it's not, goes the other way. Very few media or bad.
So, 18 pins halfway through leg 3 for the last 6. Lads are on 12 after 2 have bowled. More importantly, it's on as even, 1 beer leg apiece. Martin, who's never scored less than a 6, 6 will do it for him. Win the beer.
Yeah, will that 9 spare have inspired him or affected him with the ball going through?
I think it's inspired him. I think that's answered the question.
He has.
Wow.
A fantastic game so far.
He's on the hunt for a 9. He runs away.
An 8 from
2 beer lads, 20 pins to 18 halfway through leg 3. A reminder, this is a knockout game. Lads night out, win this leg. It'll be a 6 points, that's it.
They are three goes away from a place in the final. If they can get 3 good scores, equal or better, 6 do.
For those of you that joined us last week, what a turnaround.
Yeah, it was very much the other way around last week. The last 6 dominated the whole game. Oh, Graham. It's a shame. Graham bowls very central in the alley, and when you do that, you are at risk of finding those big gaps on either side of the kingpin. Which is certainly what he did there. Oh, difficult.
Yeah, getting rid of video interrupt YouTube. We think it's out. It's the restreaming service we use to send to misbehaving tonight. It was perfect last week. It's one of those things. So sorry about that, guys.
We haven't really had audio.
Want to switch to Facebook? You can find Facebook for we are streaming there live. Graham is very consistent this evening, but the way that he'll be happy with 3 5s. He's against Tom, who has bounced, yo-yoed around with a 6 and a 3, surely. This is his time to shine now. He's cleared out 4, but he's left that king. It's a tempting target. Cleared out the back ones, I tell you what. Just the right strike against the surface of the king here. That's a bit with that. Another beer. More importantly for the game, more pins. 28 now to 23, with 2 to bowl for both teams.
We should have captions on YouTube. Not only does it seem to be coming through in captions, it's also very amusing because it's correct as to what's actually being said.
Yes. Plus some of our British idioms will confuse YouTube to amusing effect, Dave. Andy, that's an unusual way.
It is, and not the way he'd like to be doing it either. Andy, this here, I think this shot will determine whether we'll go to another leg or whether lads out can book their, start getting their tickets for the final. And he's just about kept them in it with that. Just kept them in it.
Again, I can't see many ways coming his way.
They're not a comforting bunch, are they? Look, Jeremy's turned in disgust.
Goodness me. It's harsh. It's harsh in the last 6 camp.
They're
Expectations are very high.
They're used to glory and success, and they do not accept failure.
No. So 9, the pin count for last 6, 28 for the lads, only 1 behind, and Brian needs 7 to win a beer off Andy.
As it goes, these wobbling pins were not going, but they are definitely
Use.
Oh, another in this leg at a 4,
Yeah, and it's not a great lie, is it?
No.
Isn't he? Quarter pin or winger?
Yeah, I'd go quarter pin, try and knock it
looks
to the other
like-
side.
I think he's
See what
great.
Brian-
Oh, he's pulled that.
Well, let's
Goodness.
see. They're certainly a very dejected last 6. They got to realise they're still in this.
They
3
are.
down.
29 pins to the last 6, 32 to the lads. 1 more to bowl for both teams. And because lads won the toss and put the last 6 in first, Alan will know the target set by Jeremy for glory.
He'll be bowling for a place in the final, whatever Jeremy gets here.
Now that can be an advantage, but it can also be a high pressure shot.
Very much. Or not. You just want a good hit on the kingpin there. Take a few out.
There's still plenty available here, but it's just how they fall. But you've got to hit
Well,
something
this
first.
is it. It's almost all done by the shouting.
Oh dear. Oh
Well,
dear.
That's unfortunate for Mr. Denton there. 4 pins, which
Now
means
Jeremy support and i.e. nothing. It's been barely acknowledged. 4 only.
2 pins for Alan.
I mean, Alan will be
Getting
standing,
to
in
the
one
final.
way, he'll be standing up there feeling very confident. In another, more than one player put 3 through.
Yeah. And that's it.
There it is.
That's it.
He can relax now.
Going to get a nail-biting 5 legs. The belated applause from his team there.
That's because he's won the beer.
Oh, okay, so
They
not
were
worried about
they want to
the
take a
final.
pint off Jeremy.
Finish from Alan there.
Look at. He's a very happy bunny. There it is. We're getting some not so subtle gestures from the camp, who are extremely pleased to have taken the team that, let's face it, has been their nemesis
Yeah.
recently in terms of league positions. So, although teams for the love of Skittles have decided to carry on and play again through to the do final. So relax now and have fun, Dave. Maybe some of them can worry about their personal averages.
Well, they can worry about them, but it makes absolutely no difference in this game. So.
No, but these
No.
games, no, of course. Just, I mean, that's it now. The floodgates have opened, Dave. Last 6 might regret. Legs forward.
Clearly just want to slink off, and
That's great scoring from Andy. Apart from that, 5.
Andy has come on leaps and bounds this season. He really has.
Ray now starting to come good in the beer leg. Oh, that just sums up last 6-9. A mixture of bad luck and, I don't know, just a slight negative. I just got a sense that they came into this game slightly down.
They don't like their chances. They say they often out competitions. And
It's true.
although they have won the Summer League on 4 previous occasions, all of which with a knockout competition at the end. Had some good advice from Lee Crook to keep Andy Ives away from the wires.
Yeah. I mean, I've quite frankly, we could.
Everyone would believe.
We've actually, Matt, the bar manager here, the barriers to try and keep people away from the plug sockets. It was quite fun. Alex now for the lads. Oh, the trick shot for his opener. Misses everything bar the back pin. Alex has just fallen off form a little bit. I think he's a couple of weeks at work. Alex is coming. You may remember, those of you who watched the one, and also companies that is the backbone of Wallingford's Bunkfest, a free festival every year of music, beer and dance that brings thousands and thousands. We're just being bought beers by the winning team. They're very happy. Wow.
Skittles commentator. You don't get pay. You get the occasional beer brought from
Payment in kind.
Grateful.
But it's too little, too late for them. He'll be a bit. Look at
Oh,
this.
wonderful shot!
He was going to smash out a big score, and it so often happens that, you know, when the chips are down,
The pressure's
you
off.
can't relax. Better late. Last Too bloody late, he shouted across the room. And every side. Look at that. Smashes in a 9. Wow. Brian Wood Butcher says, even though the lads have won, they need to keep going and smash it in. Well, I think they are. Television's Martin Huff now. A craftsman with wood, designing furniture and upcycling on TV's Money for Nothing, but he's a sphere of lignum vitae in his hand, it appears. Just look at the way, look how confidently he caresses that ball. Little dab of the moistened cloth. Just enough, not too much.
It's very important to get the right amount of moisture. If you get it wrong,
He doesn't
he
care.
shouldn't have gone back. He knows he should not have gone back for another touch of the cloth there.
Yeah, you don't want to be touching cloth.
Certainly not. So again, Martin, he's one of those ones that knows that the game is done and he doesn't want to wear himself out for the final. No. There we targeting.
We didn't have any rollover beer legs either, did we? Nobody tied their beer leg.
They were all decided.
That's it. So there's nothing even to. There's no beer to play for either. Oh, he's getting angry now.
He is. He's often angry.
The wrong button. Such as my.
So he does strike fear into opposition players and his own teammates alike.
Goodness me. So the last 6, unfortunately for them, halfway through the leg have a 2 points for naught, and the last in the fact that they've won. Now Tom, 6, 3 and that 8 is a flash of where he's been for most of the season.
He's not had below 30 all season. He's got to go some to get it.
That was a hell of a speedy shot there. The power as it hit the backboard. Splinters flying. No wonder the sticker upper is sitting well back. Tom, look at him. They're all happy bunny. Oh no.
Did we have a rollover beer leg?
Oh no, we didn't. No, Brian, I think, has just literally forgotten to buy it last lap. I suddenly thought Brian coming with a beer. All right, Graham. He's got his AC/DC Tour shirt on, and it hasn't helped him this evening. He's not been. We've not been thunderstruck by his performance.
So if there's any more to get inside?
No, I'm not going to.
No.
I'm not going to DC with any more. Oh.
Thank you very much, Alec. Thank you very much, Brian. Tonight, Simon, what are our guest ale options at the bar today?
So guest ales are Abingdon Bridge from Loose Cannon Brewery. Excellent local. From Sharps, which is not local but is drinking quite well, and I'm on that.
Yeah, I had that. It's a nice IPA, isn't it? That one?
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't call it an IPA. I call it a pale ale, though.
A pale ale, okay.
Oh, thank you very much. That's fine. Lay them up on the floor. My beers are going on the floor because they're far away from the electrical equipment. Brian, now.
Yeah, Clark Beale joining us after the result has been decided. I'm sure. Very pleased to see his favourite team there.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, both on YouTube and Facebook, we have activated the rewind facility. So if you're joining us now, you can obviously Goodness me.
That's very good from Brian, who's not been on his usual top
He's
form.
been all over. 7-4-9. I mean, that's what you call a yo-yo.
Right, so
But to the lads after 5. 20. Oh,
and he's gone a bit yellow. What's
did
happened
you
there?
nudge the white balance
Oh,
there, Dave?
I didn't touch anything. I accidentally stepped on a wire. Oh, there we go. Camera 2. Nice colours. Camera 1. Looks like we're in Mexico.
Scorcho!
Oh, there we go.
A little bit of colour temperature issue there. Oh. Look at that, it's still moving.
at that.
It's still going. Now it settles. Surely he'll go for that one to Cobblers. Has he done it? Oh,
Wobbled it so much out of position.
that was very additional skip up. We would have seen because you brought it lower for today.
Oh yeah. So what to the view camera angles that we've got here? I think we've gone for a full camera 2, which is normally just the pins. So you can now see the full.
I'm not convinced, Dave. I'm still not convinced.
You're not convinced? Oh,
Well, because it's a GoPro, so you get here is a bit, you know, I don't know. I'm jury's out for me.
well, we need some feedback. Many viewers.
Alan for the lads. Strong opener. Not a bad lie, Dave, either.
No, it's all.
King provides some useful angles. And he's got it. There we go. Another.
Can he finish
another
off
nine.
with
There's been
a nine?
a flurry of 9s for the lads this evening. No spares though, Dave.
We had one spare.
Where's a 9 spare?
It's still a spare. Still a spare.
Goodness me. Lads, they thought he had got that. But Alan, very consistent. 8-5-7-7. It's a 4 for the leg. Strong scoring. What's the deficit? I didn't look. What's Jeremy need?
7.
I mean, it's 7's doable from here.
Yeah, you've got to come across that kingpin, take that line out at the front, and hope it gets some of the ones behind it as well. Just like
He's a bit
now, the
disappointed
8,
it didn't take that
those
winger.
two on the side to take a little bit of a pride from the game.
But we've seen plenty of people go through the winger in the back quarter, Dave. He does.
It's a draw, I believe.
One. If that's true. Count back. And the concur. Point for the. And we'll play the last leg. Once again, if you've just recently joined us, the lads, it's a knockout game. The lads won it after winning all 3 of the opening legs. But we're just playing on because, well, why not? The atmosphere is quite good. The Skittles is excellent. Oh, Dave. What would you go for here, Dave? One of the rear quarters?
Yeah.
No, he's gone king, but
Go
missed
for the
it.
gap. That's one other option you could go for.
That's it. Ray's evening is over. The little touch of the shoulder, his teammate, but the last 6 disappointed. Oh, of course, pay a fine as well. It's been an expensive night for Ray. He's had 4 5s.
Yeah, it's a lot of money in the last. Well, I think it's 20p for less than 6.
Is it?
Um,
I suspect he's round.
£1 for the gutter, I think, as well. So it can be a very expensive night.
Lads Night Out charge you 50p if you get less than 5. £1 if you get a 0, but we don't care about gutter balls because everyone can do those every now and again. It's right, Andy Arkle. Big backswing. Just didn't roll. But he's got a smile on his face and 33 by a solid 6 pins. It's good.
And we're getting some advice as well. Have different terminology that we're down here. This is from John Penn. Don't know that one. Arrowhead. We do use the arrowhead. I'm not sure what that one is.
We use the red kite. We have local ones.
London Bridge.
Yeah. Arrowhead, the chevron, the red kite, the half Nazi. What else do we have, Dave?
Oh, we've got
the Devil's Canyon.
Devil's Canyon, yeah. Torsey and the would have scored nothing in Bristol when you get for the Kingpin,
which we've seen this evening.
Yeah,
yeah. Nothing in Bristol. Oh, good. He kind of gives a dismissive wave to the score with what's happened this evening.
So what I'll do first, pub games group with some different regional names for those that we've come up with over the time to see.
Interesting, of course, that we call it a split. He calls it a broken frame as well. So there's a difference even in the term.
So I didn't. So well done for
frame. The frame. This is Alex for the lads. Being watching at home, his better half, who was sad face emojis earlier, but it's him. And he's played his part this evening. Brian now. Still spinning. Oh, such a fine cut on the Kingpin. There's even a, to be fair, Dave, there's even a split amongst our league, as some refer to it as the head pin.
Well, yeah, some in Somerset, the Kingpin surrounded by the others, a little bit taller pin that's in the middle. And
yep.
So when we say we've hit the Kingpin, that through with
Andy Ives here, who's doing our scribe on the board, himself refers to the king as the head pin. So there's even variants within our club. So there we go. So where are 3 have bowled for the last 6, 16. 2 have bowled for the lads, 12. 4 pins in it. Martin, 5 or more gives him the lead. There's 2 of them.
And Martin was excellent for 3 legs, and when the game was over, he's just relaxed and he doesn't care now.
He's done his bit. He's probably had a long day filming, daytime television special or something.
Yeah, making a sideboard from the 1970s into the garden.
Oh, he does his trademark walk away. He knew it wasn't happening.
Oh, I've just been corrected. The landlord, yeah.
For Hood Skittles, which is the one which is the Northamptonshire, where you have a throw the round cheese onto a throwing, and so there's so many variants. That's what makes it such a fascinating thing.
And that's what we have named the Devil's Canyon.
The Devil's Canyon.
In between.
Yeah, gravity doesn't now exist, and there's a... No. He still missed, but in a different way.
Missed, but a different gap.
Come on, Graham. He can't put quite...
To finish his summer season off with a good hit. Well,
it's not the stride. The stride. Of course, for others, here in there are only 3 skittle alleys in the whole of our county. So
3 skittle.
Well, in but I mean, I think this is the only one that's used regularly. So we don't have home and away that travel. The home it's at this end here, where we can see the far tables, and the away team are perched on the side of the alley. Lads Not Out being away have the side. Home team, the last 6, have the top tables. Means they have control of the scoreboard.
So Tom, I believe his total score below is 29. His first score below 30 this season, and he's finished. He's done his business in the averages.
But he's a canny lad, babe, because it doesn't count for his personal averages.
It doesn't,
this game.
No.
So he knew that if you're gonna take your foot off the gas, do it now. Right. Here comes Andy, the socket man, Ives. Not Rocket Man. Oh, well.
In there,
That's cruel. Oh, look at the crossed arms on the last 6. The
2 pins and not neither of them over. That's
is he going? Not.
Absolutely not.
Come on, Andy.
Good shot.
Good shot. Ball skittler.
Right, Simon, I am going to have to go and sort out this Cobblers team for the second match, so I shall leave you with my... Are we going to do anything to try and sort the audio out for the second game, or are we just going to carry on as it is? Can we have some feedback from people still watching? We still in problems?
I tell you what, I could try and stop all the streams, and I'll have to streams on YouTube and Facebook.
I think do that. Let's have a little break in between. We've got a few...
Well, as we know...
Reboot the streams now.
So, know what's happened. So if you're watching us on YouTube, I'm gonna stop both streams, but stand by, because a new stream should appear within the next 5 minutes, and we'll bring semi-final between Cobblers and Alsorts. Who's the home team, Dave, for that one? It is Alsorts. So we'll see you soon.